Good afternoon. It's August 29th, 2025, and it's a Friday, and we are in the settlement hour, and settlement is 6,475 and a quarter. I did a morning report today trying to see if they would hold the lower day. And if not, they will hold the lower day. They would hold the New York low. They ended up holding Wednesday's low. I would have loved to see them actually hit this, but we'll have to see what they want to do Monday. Hopefully, what they want to do Monday is overnight it down here to then continue up. And not Monday. They want to do that Tuesday. Highly doubt that they'll want to do something or anything Monday since it's a bank holiday. But yeah, want to see this week low since this is the range now. Yeah, want to see what they do here. It is the end of the month, and on Monday it will be the first of the month. Uh, the month on the contract has added volume. The continuous doesn't. It'll probably add a little bit. The Owanda contract volume on the month has added. The index has not added. And SPY looks like it has added by a little bit. So, what we now have to look, and this is all a shoot. This is something I'm thinking live and in front of you. This is the month's discount. The month's discount on SPY is $634.40. So if you want to put a safe call here, that's not bad. If you can even do this week low here at $632.95. So those are some good plays for you. That'll probably still hold up a trend line for retail, just to look at retail concepts, just because. That's really not bad. This discount here is really not bad. If they closed below this, then you would have issues. But if it just dips below here and rejects, you're fine, honestly. But yeah, look at that on SPY. So for the contract itself, let's go back to futures. The discount would be essentially not this Wednesday low. That's a Wednesday low that I was looking at previously. But yeah, the discount for the month is 6,381 and a quarter. So that's something for you to look out for as the month progresses. September is the last month of the quarter. And at the end of the month, somewhere towards the end of the month, Unk will make a decision about rates. So, and yeah, like I've said a couple times here, I am trying to go live in October. Yeah, I want to see what we do for September so I can see what kind of quarter I'm trading. This is the quarter that we've traded so far. Pretty confusing, if you ask me, looking in hindsight. Um, this is the start of the quarter here. I remember this here. That was like a great buy there. I think that's something that we called out as well. I think in the chat, I'm trying to remember what happened that day. On that day, I saw that hit and I was like, yes, we are in a good spot. That wasn't even a Wednesday. That wasn't even. It was a Wednesday, but that wasn't even a Thursday. So yeah, Wednesday came in. You buy this Thursday as a cash position. It's like you could only take that for like a week if it, I'm thinking in like terms of like whatchamacallit. Thinking in terms of weekly, monthly, yearly options. Something to take for like a week and then cut at this Friday. And then right after that they do it again, and then this is also a good one too. Good weekly hit too. But yeah, this is discount of August. Set that set that here. So now that that's locked in, that is August discount. Lock it in. Put a alert there. So that's something that we'll look out for. We'll see what they want to do Monday. Pretty interested to see what they do. But yeah, today what it was essentially at 8:30 there was news, and 4 a.m. is here. They run to 4 a.m. and then before the market, look at that. Before the market opens, they take 4 a.m. open, and then just absolutely flush. Going to New York low was more than enough, and then Wednesday's low was more than enough, and then settlement was also more than enough of a trade. I didn't take it, as you saw in the report. I had a limit order here, but I was AFK, so I couldn't really manage it. So yeah, that paper trade failed, and I don't mind it. Wins are good, losses are good. It really don't matter because this is futures, and futures are futures. You should be buying cash anyway, and that's pretty much the narrative that when you're watching me, the main story you should be looking at is where do I want to DCA? Where do I want to buy? Where do I want to put a weekly or monthly option? Bullish. But yeah, that's what happened today, and it was a great thing to see that we chopped for the rest of the day, because I hit the chat like, hey, hopefully what they do is they hit the lower day and chop. Instead, they didn't hit the lower day and they just chopped, which is fine. I like that. Now, because it's the end of the month, let's look at some stocks. Why not? Microsoft is down for the month, but that looks like it's holding its own here. I'm gonna go to the weekly. This is the July low. So for Microsoft, $493 is a decent enough position. Apple is the United States of Apple is just fine. We got this fair value gap here in between these two previous buy lows that I can now delete. These. We got this fair value gap here, so maybe they go for the midpoint of that, but you're better off just looking here. And then the low of the month is here, somewhere around here. Yeah, this is the low of the month, but discount of the month, ooh, that has added volume on the monthly. That's pretty good. Discount of August is 218.20 cents. Goog is up for the month. Probably didn't make a report about this, or I may or may not have done a report about this. But I was looking at these lows here, and that's just it's Apple. It's Apple. It's a blue stock. I mean, it's Google. It's a blue stock. Just buy it and ignore. Amazon's acting weird. We want to see if they go to the high of here, but you could just stay safe and go for the low of the month. Let them snag it one more time. But the low of the quarter is here, so no, I'm sorry. The low of the quarter is essentially August, and the low of the year, low of the year for Amazon is here at around $161. AI, NVIDIA, everyone was kind of spooked about NVIDIA and what's going on. I don't know. I don't know the fundamentals of what's going on with NVIDIA. Something to do with I think it has something to do with the actual AI chips. Tesla's Tesla is still a pretty good blue chip. This is the low of the quarter for Tesla. So that could be a buying position there for you at $288.77. Meta's Meta. Got this gap here. You're better off going there around $731. Berkshire with Uncle. What's his name? I forgot his name. I keep going blank on him. I think it's Warren Buffett, right? Yeah. Uncle Warren, as we'll call him. That will always be a great buy, you know. Berkshire is Berkshire. I don't ever see that going to zero. Um, Lilly is a mess. We're still looking at this 2024 low, and this is around here is the low of the year. Your Apple chips. We're still looking at this low here. Want to see what they do at that low there at $221. Exxon, don't care about gas. Nothing really much. This is pretty much the same story as SPY, essentially. So these lows here, you want to see if they want to shift lower there, but you know, you can just watch SPY and know what you want to do. But these are good lows here around 255. And then AMD, I'm still looking. I've been watching someone that's looking at AMD closely, and I called out for them $157.80. So let them. Hopefully, they make a good play here. And then Disney is Disney, and then I honestly don't feel like going through all of these, but I will anyway. Goldman, that's not bad. Let me go back to the monthly. Um, yeah, JB Morgan, that's a big bank. Morgan's up, and Chase. Another bank is up. Boeing is up. Remember when everyone got scared about, oh my god, Boeing, they're just fine. Something about gas. Walmart is making a double top here. That's interesting. Walmart could probably hit the quarter two low here. That seems like a decent enough limit in the event that they do want to do that. But the third quarter low is here. But it does seem like they're trying to build itself up here. So let's see if they want to do another sweep of $94. GME, meme stock. It's nothing. We've talked about this trade before. AT&T, Netflix not doing too bad, but not doing too good. It must. I wonder why Netflix is repricing a little bit. Must be the $3 billion of debt that someone that the company that they bought content from is doing. Here's those there's the Supermicro computers. It's whatever, probably this low at $17. TKO and their $3 billion of debt. They're not doing too bad. I mean, they are in debt, but they are going up. That might be a good buy and hold for anyone that wants to hold that. I don't recommend it because they probably need to reprice a little bit. Palantir, everyone was spooked about Palantir, but I think they're gonna do just fine. This is the low of the quarter. Buy here, you'll be fine. 132.32. You'll be fine. I don't know what this is. I don't care. These must be quantum computing stocks that I've been looking at. When quantum computers actually starts to gain some viability, when it starts to gain some viability, that's something that you could buy and hold, but you would essentially be early right now if you bought and hold. But you have to wait and see that actually turn into something. Sorry, let me go to crypto. They're about to snag Oh wow. They're about to snag the month open here. Probably gonna snag that low here. There it goes with added volume too. That is concerning in a good way. When I say concerning, I mean bearish. All right. Yeah, we want to see what we want to do for September. Let's see if they want to reprice. I think what I really the dream scenario is that they reprice before the rate decision. I'm not going to say rate cut or unchanged or raise. It's just decision for now, because none of us know if they're going to do it or not. None of us know if they're really going to cut or not, even though they say they're going to cut. But yeah, I like for them to reprice somewhere lower here, most preferably the August discount. In terms of the 20-day range, yep, it's the same discount. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna rename this 20-day discount since it makes sense. Yep. Let's just look for a 20-day range discount. At best, I think this is a good time to really care about that now. Remember the last time we cared about the 20-day discount, we bounced right from it multiple times and went back up. Let's see if it's going to be the same story here or if they'll just flush even lower. And I would take anything closing below this as a shift. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You have a blessed day.